Journalism is in jeopardy. With disinformation soaring and trust in the media plummeting, accurate reporting on immigration is more important than ever. That's why we studied how the media in one state covers immigration, to understand the challenges and propose solutions for news leaders. We chose North Carolina because 1,200 miles from the southern border, North Carolina is a bellwether for the nation. The state's diverse immigrant population is among the fastest growing in the country, nearly doubling in the last 2 decades. And it's a political swing state. We worked with the Media Ecosystems Analysis Group to produce a content analysis of 22 representative news outlets in North Carolina. We also interviewed more than 50 local reporters, editors, advocates, and professors. We then collaborated with the University of Florida Center for Public Interest Communications to understand how coverage makes news audiences think about immigrants. Our research found that across North Carolina, news coverage of immigration is insufficient. It's produced on a piecemeal basis and doesn't reflect the area's changing demographics. Take the Asian American and Pacific Islander community. They're the fastest growing population in North Carolina and make up nearly 1/3 of all immigrants in the state. But they're included in less than 5% of immigration news stories. Consider this: North Carolina is home to nearly 300 news outlets. In 2021, there were 6 reporters dedicated to covering immigrant communities. By 2022, there were 3. Most reporters are early in their careers and on temporary contracts. They struggle to navigate communities where historically their organizations haven't established trusts. Too often, immigration is considered an expendable beat. And this news coverage, or lack thereof, has real impacts on public attitudes. In our audience surveys, we found that news consumers who believe they know a lot about immigration are, ironically, the most likely to believe false and stereotypical information about immigrants. Those who say they are colorblind, meaning they believe that all people are treated equally, regardless of skin color, are actually most likely to have anti-immigrant views. But we found that the way a story is framed makes a difference. Nearly half of the news consumers we surveyed held negative attitudes toward immigrants. Then, they read a story about a local cricket team of immigrants from India who prompted the construction of world-class cricket facilities outside Raleigh. The story showed how an influx of South Asian immigrants helped grow the local economy. After reading, nearly all of those surveyed agreed that the immigrants in the story, at least, were good people. When immigration coverage focuses on personal stories and is integrated into relatable topics like sports or business, this encourages broader audience engagement. It's not only journalistically responsible, it's just good business, leading to more paid subscribers and revenue. We also found that collaboration is key. We analyzed 3 partnerships between English and Spanish-speaking media. We saw how they pooled resources and language expertise to help solve coverage gaps and improve trust with marginalized communities. At Define American, we believe responsible journalism means using data and diverse sourcing to humanize immigrants and provide context for policy reporting. We offer newsroom trainings and toolkits on best practices for immigration coverage. Integrate, collaborate, educate. Because covering immigrants is not only the job of immigration reporters, it's the job of every reporter.